selfish. I want you to.
Hi guys, bonjour et bienvenue chez Madame Lambert parisienne atmosphère. Yes, I'm still with him. I'm sure you already know him.
Still together.
Mr. Madame Lambert. I think it's kind of cool that you're embracing the fact that, you know, I don't give you a real name. You're just my Mr., you know.
Hey, everybody needs to have a stage name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we're back for the husband cared part
Deux.
2. I know
I
a lot.
speak French.
You do. You're making efforts, you know. As I was saying, like a lot of you guys, you know, find it the first video really short and not detail oriented enough. But we take constructive opinions, criticism. I don't know how to say this word.
It's
So
okay.
chill. We take constructive, you know.
Criticisms.
Yeah. And we're gonna go through the detail of the husband care, because after an introduction I felt like you have to like develop things. Can you do the facial recognition?
Mm-hmm.
Does it? Oh wow, look, he recognized me too, you see? This is a good wife. Have access to his phone. What should we start with? At least I know that a lot of you were asking, you know, to get into the details of the number 1, which was like the beauty care, you know, about the husband. It's not the major one, but I do feel that like you need to insist of making sure that your husband follow up with his personal hygiene.
Making it sound like I don't bathe out here.
Oh, well, you know, on your good day.
I don't know if you guys saw, but we did a mask together. That was fun.
We did, and that was a part of like the husband care. You know,
Yeah.
you have to embrace your femininity, feminism.
Sure.
Your female part. So we did the mask, and it gives him like the glowing skin. And most importantly, like just go ahead. Buy stuff that he's gonna tell you that he doesn't need, but obviously he does, you know. And I think that showing you how it works and making you liking it, like the Fenty product, that was cute too. You liked it, yeah. So now he can, you know, officially steal it in my
Of course. I mean,
bathroom.
I couldn't steal any of her other Fenty products before, but now, you know, something for me in there.
Yeah, or I'll buy you your own.
Oh, it's not as much fun.
Okay. So that's a part of thing that's like you need to I feel like encourage the significant other to just go ahead and use whatever you're gonna buy, and you tell them that's good for them. So yeah, you're sick of that. What was the other thing? I feel that like one thing that I really want to mention is you have to support the husband or the wife, because I feel like both.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. You have to support him. Pick one thing that you don't like about him and support that thing.
Well, you mean like something that I like that you don't necessarily like?
Correct.
For instance, watching Star Wars movies.
For instance, this trend of the hat and the pin. You know?
Yeah, that's my new thing. Putting pins on hats, and making my own designs.
Your own trend.
Yeah, I'm starting the trend, okay?
It's amazing, you know, and I'm sure that some of you like it. I was a fan of them for 1 or 2, up to 3 hats.
Yeah, but now it's like 10.
But now it's like 15.
Yeah, a few more coming on the way too.
Exactly, and he's trying to put our son into that trend too. I specifically don't like it, but I will buy hats for him. So and you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What is the thing that you don't like about me and you still support?
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like it. I support you in your shopping addiction habit, whatever you want to call it. Because who doesn't like to have new, nice things? But yeah, there have been times where I've told you, like, yo, you need to take a break. You need to chill.
Yeah, but at the same time, you are handling me, you know, few dollars and be like, yeah, get you something online that's gonna make you happy.
Yeah, but that was like extra money, not like
Not money to spend.
the money that we need to live.
Very true. Yeah, that's the thing too. So the other thing too, I remember like I was full on supporting you with the like I'm gonna get, you know, nice polo. I only wanna wear polos. And then to get over his like polo addiction, I started to buy him really expensive polos.
This one.
Expensive.
Yes.
And guess what? He started to wear like, how do you call that? Logo t-shirts? Like,
Graphic t-shirts, yeah.
graphic t-shirt that look
Because
like,
they're not expensive.
and they look like you just
And my
get
children
them.
won't ruin them.
Okay, so I spend expensive money on polos that.
Yeah, for when we go out.
Okay.
Only it's a pandemic, so
So you're not.
we're in the house making videos.
With expensive polos.
With expensive polos.
It works. Anyway, so that's like the part of the supports. Like find one thing at least to start the work. It's just one thing to support.
Yeah, if your husband or likes to play video games, buy him the video game that he likes. You know, and that'll make him really happy.
Yeah, I think so. The other
I'm
thing.
here for you guys.
The other thing in the husband care is to, I think once a year we do it for at each of our anniversary, like the main one that we celebrate, like others.
She has a lot of anniversaries she likes to
Yeah,
celebrate.
everything is important with you.
Oh. She makes it sound like it's for me.
Yeah. Anyway, we choose a date, usually our wedding anniversary, and we sit down like a little bit. We just, how do you call that, debriefing, brainstorm?
Yeah, we're like, we put our relationship under review.
Yeah, and then at the end of the conversation, we agree if we sign for 5 more years, 10 more minutes.
Yeah, we made a pact when we got married that this was a 10-year deal and we would renegotiate at the end of 10 years.
Yeah, we did.
And, you know, every year we say, hey, you want to keep going? You know, and
is there anything you don't like that we should review?
Right. What should we, you know, cut out of the budget for this year's?
I think our like marriage is like a good Amazon review. You know, it's like you try something first, then you know 3 weeks later you come back.
But yeah, we make sure that we are constantly checking in with each other to make sure everybody's on the same page and happy, and you know that's important.
It is important. So I really advise you to do it because it should not be taboo. You should be able to tell somebody what you like in a relationship, what you want to change, if you get bored or not. That should be an open conversation. You can have it several times a year, but I feel like if you have it several times a year, it's not really a good sign.
Well, I mean, you can have other talks several times a year. It don't have to be like the full-on relationship negotiation.
That's true. That's true. Sorry, I'm looking down because I have like my little notes and stuff. Because I'm professional.
Yeah, I just wing it.
Okay.
That's why I need her.
One thing that I did put in place. Install. You see, it's a good translator.
Yeah.
Is the rules of 2.
Yes. I like the rules of 2.
Yeah, I think the rules of 2. It's like our like secret weapon that we do. It's the rules of 2 is basically do everything that involves the 2 of you. So therefore, if you have kids, you don't involve them. if you have a knowing family member, you don't involve them. If you have a knowing friend, you don't involve them. But it's more like twice a week, try to have a little date.
Yeah.
It can be indoor, outdoor.
And when we say date, it doesn't mean like a date.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be nothing like fancy. It's just the two of you. Like,
Yeah, the two of you connecting with each other alone.
Yeah.
Or
Then
as alone as you can get.
yeah. Then it's like for the most fancier one, like twice a year, you can just take like a little vacation, staycation, even a weekend.
Mhm.
You know, you
Yeah,
just try.
It's twice a week, twice a month, twice a year, right?
And
So-
every 2 years.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Twice a week, you have some alone, intimate time.
Mm-hmm.
Twice a month or twice a year?
Twice a month, you're just trying to escape, you know. Because
Right.
the date can be really short, but I feel like twice
Yeah.
a month it can be like longer.
Yeah. That's more like what we would say is a date.
Yeah. And twice a year to take a break. And I had it done. Either way, you can do twice a year. You take a break, you know, with you going on vacation without the kids.
Maybe just a weekend.
Yeah, or twice a year, or every 2 years, you get a nice gift to each other, like a surprise gift, like
Yeah.
just a gift out of nowhere, just because I want to gift you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we haven't been really correct with that because I get a gift all the time, but
Yeah,
that,
me too.
yeah, that's okay.
It's a pandemic.
But I think that joined to the taboo of like the celebration. Like most of the time, Valentine's, anniversary, like he said, I celebrate everything. I celebrate the wedding anniversary, I celebrate the first day together, I celebrate the first kiss, I celebrate the first night together, I celebrate Valentine's, I celebrate the first time he proposed to me.
The first time? There was more than one time?
In my head.
Got me confused with the wrong dude.
But on those celebrations, even if it feels like it's a lot about me, it involves
Yeah, you still make
too.
it about me too, which is nice.
Yeah, because
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I get you nice stuff. That's mostly it, right?
And
I
it's
think?
fun reminding yourselves about these moments in your relationship. I feel like, you know, everybody thinks about an anniversary as like, oh, we need to commemorate, you know, the big moment. But celebrating in fun, smaller ways, the little moments of your relationship, I think, are just as much fun.
It is. And last but not least, I felt that like the massage sexual part, it's really important.
I don't know what that has to do with massage, but
Anyway, it's just like I felt this like sex doesn't need to automatically involve, what's the correct word in
penetration.
Okay, well, he says it, penetration. You can tickle each
Yeah,
other, you know, you
Yeah,
can
like-
seduce each other around the house.
right. It's you need to keep the flirtation alive. It's not just about making an appointment to have
Yeah,
sex.
and like I mentioned in like previous video, if you follow me on Instagram, you need to have the D appointment. The D vitamin appointment is necessary.
That's right. The vitamin D, the vitamin S.
You put it in the calendar, you submit it to him, he accepts, and you stick to the plan.
Oh yes.
Whatever the kids makes you do. It's just I have a really important doctor appointment.
I need to make a conference call.
Conference call is when you go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Anyway, I think this time we detail it more. Thank you so much for that.
Well,
And-
these slang terms are interchangeable.
Yeah, but if you have more questions, you know, ask him because he's the husband and he kind of know what I do and what I don't. But just hold out us on Instagram, right?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, because we don't really pick up the phone.
I mean, I pick up your phone calls, but that's about it.
Anyway, so it was nice to talk to you guys. See you soon, and don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, follow back, follow him.
I'm here.
Bye.